Boys and girls, my name is Mike Kelly. I'm going to do this real fast because our air conditioning went out. And in Florida, that means that you're living on borrowed time. They're going to fix it, but not till this afternoon. So in the meantime, I have to shut this computer off before I melt. But anyway, somebody's having trouble with the Odin beard, fitting the beard on. I've talked about this before. I'll talk about it again real quick. This may only help 2 or 3 people, but whoever it helps, it helps. This is an Odin Beer from Daz, just a beard that they were having trouble with. When a beard is cloth, it can't be moved around. There's several kinds of things you can have with a character. You can have hair. Hair has to be attached to the top of the head. Now, hair, conceivably, you can make this hair, but you can only have one hair. You can't have more than one hair. So if you want to combine hairs, then one of them is going to have to be either cloth or an accessory. And what's the difference? Well, cloth can have physics on it so that, the hair could move a little bit. Usually that's not a problem with a beard. I mean, you don't really need to see his beard move unless it's a ghostly sort of thing. So this could stay as an accessory if you want. But what you'll notice, one thing is cloth and hair can't move. You can't actually move it, and you can't adjust it, you can't rotate it, you can't scale it. But accessories you can. So if you go here and you convert it to an accessory, you usually want to bake the current shape because that's the shape that it's in. You can go to the default shape if you want, but that's basically what we do is we bake the current shape and click convert, and it takes a while. And now that it's hair, you can move it around. So now these tools work. I mean, now it's an accessory. You can move it around. You can also scale it. So you can go, and adjust it. If this happens, I think it's pretty well scaled for a CC3 character, but if you wanted to, you could adjust the scaling a bit and get it, without like that. And I don't know. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with this, just so you get the idea. But you can adjust it. So that's as an accessory. And the other thing about an accessory is you want to make sure it's bound to the right. So this is bound attached to the head, so that's good. So this will work. You don't actually have to convert it back to cloth. It's fine. If you wanted to convert it back to cloth, though, you could, and it would keep all the changes. So I can see right now that it probably needs a little bit of width adjustment, too. So, okay. The other problem they were having is they said, oh, it's white, and he didn't have white hair. There's 2 different parts to this. There's the scalp that's underneath. So if we take this off so you can see this, we'll turn off the opacity so you can see what the underlying layer is. There we go. So there's an underlying sort of gray thing there. That's kind of a base. They do this a lot with hair to cover up any holes that there might be. So you probably want to change the coloring on this. So if you don't want it to be white, like me, I've got white in my hair. So you could make it you can make it that, or you could even change its color to red or orange, or depending on the hair color. Or you could even just make it go away. That's also a possibility depending upon what you might think of. Of course, this is harder to adjust when we have it. So we can't see it. Let's go back here and turn back the opacity here. Okay, so go back up here, then we'll adjust the color to there we go. So as you get older, your hair gets grayer, and I can speak from experience in there. So that's that's him. So those are the 2 things. If you have problems with beards or hair, mustache, other items, or if you want to combine hair, make one an accessory or to move it around and adjust it, and then either put it back as cloth if you need to have physics on it, or just leave it as an accessory. That'll be fine. All right. Now I got to turn this off. Hopefully air conditioning by tonight. See you tomorrow.